Hello, everybody. Today is 25th of February 2021, and I'm super excited. You know why? Because today is my birthday, and I really want to give something out because every birthday is a new season, and today I just want to give out a gift to my generation. It's something I've been studying on for a while now, and I want to give that gift out because somebody once said that if you don't know what you are looking for, the person said you will not know when you find it. Let me say that again. When you don't know what you are looking for, you will not know when you find that thing. Another person said if you are not informed, the person said you will be deformed. He said if you are not updated, he said you will be outdated. He said if you are not inspired, he said you will expire. And if you are not in the know, you will not be in the flow. You see, a lot of people today in Nigeria are crying. They are sick financially. And the problem is not that they have that sickness of poverty or whatever, or there's a cause, or maybe their parents caused them, or one witchcraft caused them. No. Right now in Nigeria, from Worldometer as of today, Nigeria is about 200 million people, and that's adults, over 200 million according to Worldometer. Now, according to NLSS, that's Nigerian Living Standard Survey, it shows that over 40% of Nigerians are living below the poverty line. What that means is that over 40% is over 83 million Nigerians are living below the living standard. And a living standard of a country is done in equivalence to the United States living standard. Now, Nigerians, over 83 million human beings in Nigeria are living below living standard, and that living standard means that they cannot afford $1 in a day. Now, what that $1 means is that they cannot afford about 381 naira in a day. Tell me, how do you expect this kind of person to eat 3 complete square meals? How do you expect this kind of person to put on good clothes and look good? How do you expect this kind of person to live in a good house? Are you now telling me that people are not sick financially? You know, when you are sick, you go to the hospital and the doctor will say, okay, you are feeling sick. Are you feeling headache? You say yes. Are you feeling cold? You say yes. Are you sneezing? You say yes. Okay, the doctor will say, okay, maybe that's COVID-19. I'm just joking. You could go to the hospital and the doctor say, okay, are you feeling headache? Yes. Do you sleep well at night? You say, not really. Okay, do you have temperature? You say yes. During the day, there's less temperature, but when it gets to the night, I'm having high temperature and I'm feeling cold. The doctor will say, oh, that's a symptom of malaria. Okay, let's go for wider test. Okay, let's go for this test. Then the doctor does the test. And after he does the test, he gets a defined prescription of what he can give to you to solve that health sickness. A lot of people are also sick financially. A lot of people are also sick financially. Trust me, it is not everybody that is poor that has been cursed. It is not everybody that is poor that witchcraft is pursuing. It is not everybody that is poor that there is a test. You also need to go through this test. That test is what I want to give to you today. Financial intelligence test. What are the tests you need to take for you to know that you are financially free? At the end of this test, if you pass this test, then you will know that you will not be poor in life. I'm going to ask you 16 questions. And in these 16 questions, if your no is between 0 and 4, it means you are doing fine. But if the number of no to the question is between 4 and 8, it's a sign of problem. If the number of no is between 7 and 16, you are not living at all. I got these studies from diverse studies, what I'm about to share with you, and most especially the credit goes to Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, one of my financial mentors. Now, the first question I'm going to ask you is, do you know your present financial condition or network? The answer is yes or no. If it's yes, write yes. If it's no, write no. Because at the end of this test, you will know why you are poor, you will know what will happen to you in the next 20 years, and you will know what you are really doing. Now, let me ask you that question again. Do you know your present financial condition or network? Net worth. How much do you worth right now, financially? Do you know? If I bring Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg or Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, you can tell me that, oh, Elon Musk worth, this amount of $1 billion. You know it because it's obvious. He's worth, 160 something billion dollars. That's his worth. If I ask you, do you know how much you worth financially? So you need to answer. Is it yes or no? That's number one question. Number two question I'm going to ask you is, are you satisfied with your present financial condition? Are you satisfied with your present financial condition? I can boldly tell that the answer you will tell yourself is no, because this Nigeria that we are all living in, nobody is satisfied with his financial condition. The situation of this country, you can never be satisfied. So it's a problem. So don't tell me that you will have yes for that. So you already have one no. Number three question I'm going to ask you is, are you aware of the simple ways to increase your net worth? Do you know the simple things you need to do in addition to what you are doing currently to increase your net worth? Somebody said your network is equal to your net worth. Now, I am asking you, do you know the simple things you need to do to increase your net worth? Let me shock you. Do you know that what we call money in this generation has been misconceptualized? Money is not paper. Let me say that again. Money is not paper. What you see as currency is just a mirage of what money truly is. In the days, like a lot of us have those history, when our forefathers were not having anything like Naira. My grandfather used to tell me that story, that when he was giving birth to, he still met such things, such that they will keep goats on the road. Somebody is coming, the person needs maybe yam, and the person needs goats, but he has yam. The person will take that goat and keep that yam. Now, what happened was that the person that needed yam but have goats was able to get yam. The person that needed goats but have yam was able to get goats. In other words, they have been able to exchange what they need, but they did not have currency or paper. So in other words, money is not paper. Money is value. Let me say that again. Money is value. Do you know that when you look at the dollars, American dollar, if you hold 1,000 American dollar and you hold 1,000 Nigerian naira, are they the same thing? No. But they are both paper. The same paper. They are both printed on. They are both having 1,000. But something is different. What is that thing? Value. So don't ever say you don't have money. You have money, but the problem is that you lack value. You don't need money, paper to buy a car. You don't need currency to buy a house. What you need to buy a car is value. What you need to buy a house is value. Let me tell you something. I got one of my there's this one of these gadgets that somebody got for me. The person bought this gadget for 600,000 naira and gave it to me. And I asked, sir, why did you do this? The person said, you deserve it. I did not use my 1 naira to buy this gadget. I'm using it currently. It's helping me in my career. I did not use I don't even have the 1 naira, but I got that gadget because I had value. That value is money. Now I am asking you, my friend, watching me, do you have simple ways to increase your net worth? That's the third question. Let's go to the fourth question. Do you have enough savings? Kai, let me ask you again. Do you have enough savings that can see you through in the next 6 months if you lose your job today? If you lose your job right now, do you have enough savings that can see you through in the next 6 months? I want you to answer that question. This is the number 4th question. Do you have enough savings that can see you through the next 6 months if you lose your job right now? Financial intelligence test. I need to test you. I'm also testing myself. By the time when you see, today is my birthday, and before my birthday, I took out time to reflect on my life, reflect on my present state, and to see what is lacking, what do I need to do. I checked my financial life, I checked my social life, my spiritual life, my relationships, all of these things, my net worth and all of these things. And that was when I was able to come up with this. And I'm telling you, you need this. Number 5 question. Do you save money on a regular basis? My friend, do you save money on a regular basis? Not the one you will save today and then tomorrow you need money to quickly do something, you have gone to take it. I remember when I bought Kolo. How many of us know Kolo? You know Kolo, that molded stuff that you have a small hole and you are putting money inside. My brother, I bought that thing and I started putting money inside. One day I was hungry. I didn't know when I broke that Kolo. It's wrong. Do you save money on a regular basis? Now the 6th question I will ask you is, have you created a habit of saving money? Do you have that habit? Me that I'm talking to you, my answer to this question is capital no. I was shocked. I didn't know that this is a problem. And this is what is killing a lot of us. And we are going to say, oh, I have an idea. I need money to do it. Do you know that if you have been saving 100 naira from the first day of the year till the last day of the year, that's 100 naira times 365 days. Do you know how much you will have? Imagine, do you know how much you have? Do the calculation. 365 times 100 naira. That's it. Now, when an idea now comes and you need maybe like 30,000 naira to carry that idea, if you have been saving 100 naira, at the end of the year, you will have been able to achieve that. Have you formed the habit of saving? The 7th question I will ask you is, do you have a well-defined or document that shows your financial goal? This is my financial goal. This is what I want to achieve. Do you have a document that defines it, that okay, I will do this financial, a goal, a document, a well-defined document that okay, in the next 1 year, this is my financial goal. I want to have 5 million naira in my account by the end of 2021. I want to have 3 million naira in saving, 4 million naira in investment. You should have a financial goal or document that shows it. It should be written down, my friend. It should be written down. If you want to know how to create a good financial goal or well-defined document, please contact me. I will show you. The 8th question I'm going to ask you is something that a lot of people don't do. You withdraw from your ATM every day. You transfer. You pay your tithe, you pay your offering, you transfer money, you do a lot of things. But do you know that most times we don't reconcile our bank statement? Now let me now ask you, do you reconcile your bank statement every month? For me, it was a no. At the end of every month, do you check your bank transfer? to just be sure that, okay, where did this money go to? 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 We are too busy. The ninth question I'm going to ask you is, do you keep record of your income and your expenditure? Are you keeping the record? How much is coming in? How much is going out? The 10th question I'm going to ask you is, do you know how much you spend each month? Oh my God. If you can know this, do you know how much you spend each month? The 11th question I'm going to ask you is, do you spend less than you earn? Oh, if you spend lesser than you earn, you can't be broke. But when you spend higher than you earn, you will definitely be broke. So answer that question. Do you spend less than you earn? And this is the reason why most of us are financially sick. The 12th question I'm going to ask you is, do you avoid major credit purchase? Your friend calls you, hello Tosin, Godwin, I have one good phone, but Tosin, Godwin, Justin, I don't have money right now. Don't worry, you can buy it on credit. Okay, yeah, send it. You buy it on credit or on loan. Let me repeat that question again. Do you avoid major credit purchase? Do you avoid? A lot of us, we buy things on credit, and at the end of the day, we discover that these things was not really needed. I could have done without this thing. Now we are getting to the real question. Let me ask you the 13th question. Do you own a house? My friend, do you own a house? Do you own a house? Do you plan to retire in comfort? The 14th question. Do you have a plan that, okay, by the age of 40, I want to have retired? Do you plan to retire in comfort? The 15th question I'm going to ask you is, are you in control of your financial future? Are you in control of your financial future? Do you know that right now, you can invest for your children that are just 6 months? If you invest for your child that is just 6 months or 1 year and you leave that money there, in the next 15 years, you will have created millions for that your child, that child will never be broke again in life. The 16th question I'm going to ask you, and which is the last question, is, do you invest? Do you invest? And that is what will lead me to one of the organizations that I know so much that you can partner with, Freedom Synergy Pro. Check about them. But my question for you, my friend, on my birthday to you is, do you invest? It starts from savings to investment. If you answer these 16 questions, please check the number of no's you have. If you have between 0 and 4 no's, it means you are doing fine and you can improve. You should not have no. But if you are between 4 no's and 7 no's, there's a big problem in your finance. If you are between 7 no's and 16 no's, you are not living. My friend, this is my gift for you on my birthday. This is the gift and my cake for those of you that are asking me for cake, and for those of you that are asking me for birthday drinks and all of those things. Please, this is more important to me than the celebrations. Let us all be financially free today. I have shared with you something that can help you diagnose your present state. Do you have savings? Are you investing? Do you take opportunities of investment that comes your way? You are always scared and saying, it's risky. Do you know that life itself is a risk? Like I told you, my friend, don't forget that currency, paper, is not money. Real money is value. What value do you have? Until I come your way another time, I want you to always remember that I love you. Please go and wish me a happy birthday on my page. I will appreciate you. Tosin Godwin is my name. Go on my Instagram, wish me a perfect happy birthday, and send birthday gift. Send currency, because I just gave you value. That is real money. Thank you very much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm super excited today on my birthday. Have a wonderful day. Blessed people.